Yeah, believe it or not, we are live.
Oh, hi.
It
You
just took
lied
us.
to me.
Yeah, we had to reset everything last second, so OBS isn't even up.
Okay.
So there's no picture coming through, just audio. Waiting for everything to
So
load back
where are we
in.
live then? So I can say hey to the right people.
I mean, we're technically live, I suppose.
Hey, right people. It is that kind of morning around the old Iron Realm Ranch. So we mosey on over across the. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
I don't have anything open either, so we're both falling behind. Well, I wasn't sure if you were going to figure out your end, so I didn't open anything. Why would I be ready to go? Or shit, that would imply repair. A word I can't say. Wow. How? Okay, look now. This is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, now how do I open fresh for a show and have 9 tabs open already? I haven't opened the first story. I don't even have Vault open yet, and 9 tabs to start with.
It's impressive.
That's pretty. I'm learning from Mike. I think he was the king. And Campbell as well. Where is this? This goes away. This goes away. I'll put away the James Hetfield guitar. I'm not going to buy it today.
I heard he was dating somebody. I heard he got himself a new girlfriend.
Who's that?
One of them Kardashians, I think.
Who? Hetfield?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Oh, got to serve Satan. I forgot. He did really get really big and famous, so now he's got to sleep with one of Satan's brides. Is that how it works?
I think so.
Yeah. It's not so. Katy Perry, it's one of the Kardashians. I just kid the satanically possessed. Man, I can't count even this morning.
Yeah.
It's Zach's fault. He did it to me.
Damn it, Zach. Zach wasn't feeling well. He got a little bit of nausea going on. And if it happens to pass this morning and he feels a little bit better, he will hop on. I don't even know. This was such a funky ass. Here. Why don't we just try this again? We'll just see if we can't.
Good. That's I kid your sound. I kid your soundboard. Yeah. Oh, it's a slow day on the ranch as I get my Kratom together. So yeah, this ranch. Good Lord, it's too early. I shouldn't be saying silly shit. I'll get it locked in all day. As I've been enjoying the NIH study I'm taking part with, I'm a part of it with them. I need to shut up, I think, and pour coffee on my face. Anyway, the study has been quite more of a struggle than I thought it would be to keep up with it and not get outside of their parameters of acceptance. Because I'm, again, some of you guys may or may not know now, here 8 years into trying to email me or contact me on Twitter or Telegram or Discord or any of those other lovely social places. I'm not always a social dude. I don't keep up well with the blips, blops, and bleeps. And unfortunately, this app demands your attention on a really irregular, very yeah, it's a little bothersome at times. Because I will get up and get my coffee together and, whatever, mosey on in there and plop down and wake up, get the cats loving done and, get in the kitty huffing and pick up my phone and there's like 4 things from them from like an hour ago when I wasn't awake yet. Cause again, you have to set your time up. Like you tell them I get up this time, I go to bed this time. if there's anything I'm not, it's a consistently scheduled guy for sleeping. So yeah. If you take part, and I do highly recommend being a Kratom user, taking part. It helps Kratom. That's the whole thing here. Be ready for a responsible commitment of keeping your phone on. Because I can't tell you how many of our little communications end with them reminding me to keep my notifications turned on. So anyway, I still highly recommend it. And even though I'm not in the chat yet for some reason, because I won't shut up. How are you, Josh?
Oh, I'm all right. Did we go back to the moon yesterday? I know there was supposed to be some Artemis moon launch or some shit, but I thought I heard it got scrubbed. But
I thought we were going back. God damn it. Every time I think this is the one.
And maybe we did. Maybe they launched it. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even care anymore. I don't even look at all. Wow, I'm echoing.
Yeah, there's something wonky just happened, and I'm not sure what it was.
Fine. It's been a lot of wonkiness. We've had plenty of wonkiness throughout all of our little things. Our communication systems have all gone awry. I'm not just saying that in the usual, I don't know how to work technology. It's their problem. Wow, there it goes again. I'll just hush because I can't talk with myself in my ear like that 2 or 3 seconds behind. Wow, is it not doing it for you?
No.
Well, maybe I need to reset. Anyway, but we've all truly had every kind of communication problem. We, as much as I hate Discord, I had finally gotten to the point where I could use it enough to communicate during time to play with my family and time to play with people here. I see already I'm just getting to chat finally, and I see some of the people I've spoken to in games while we play on the lovely app designed for such a thing because, it eases communication between gamers with a very easy to use interface. And I kid the fucking idiots who designed the app. Anyway, but the last update they gave it doesn't even work really for me. I can't be added to a call. Nobody can call me. It's just ridiculous. And then we've all had the issue with Skype, the update lately. It's been horrible. So yeah, I don't know. Everybody go check your settings before you go live because they have unset it all. Unset it? Anyway, good morning. One of the amazing people I see in chat already. Legend, truly. Austin. Awesome, Austin, from the Melodome channel. If you're not familiar, good Lord, you got a lot of catching up to do. I'll be over there and here just to let me look at my clock on the old phone app to make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, today is the 30th. I thought it was. So that'll be tomorrow. I'll be hanging out with Austin. No, I knew it was tomorrow. I'm excited. I've already seen some awesome Austin artwork. Now, a nice thumbnail he designed for Bob and I. Bob, no doubt, from Glowbusters. Again, you may know the gentleman. If you don't, do you have some catching up to do? I'm going to be over there talking about life and what might be happening, just past life. No, not in your past life. I should have phrased that differently. In the life beyond this life. Lord, I don't know. That's what we're going to be talking about. All these crazy ideas and who knows and what's it all about. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I promise I'll have more coffee in me and Kratom and everything and be ready to go for your show, unlike this lovely vehicle.
I probably could have been here 20 minutes earlier, making sure it was
all
all set up. But I've never needed to. I've never
right, and that's the thing. We kind of get into a groove of it's ready to go. I pop in right at the last 5 minutes, like I do with my coffee and my shitness, and we go. But today it caught us. That's why you don't leave late for your job interview, little boys and girls. You leave early.
If you're not early, you're late.
Well, I said hey to Austin there in chat. Let me just do the roll call I haven't done. Let me get my magic mirror here today. I used to know the rhyme now. I can't remember it. Have I gotten that old? Oh, my God. Anyway, good morning, Ian. He was first. I don't care what you guys say. I see he was there first. Wait, I may be lying. Yep, he was. I checked again. Good morning, Zombie Snoop. There is Liz herself. Good morning, Benito. I see you unindoctrinated. It's hard to do, but I almost did it. Dawn is here early for a change. Yeah, I've been watching you, lady. Seeking Starwater. Speaking of, I just saw a story about the lady who did the famous tarot deck and her artwork, and apparently there's a book coming out, and I'll send you a link if I can find it there. What is up, Brian Gasca? Oh, gee, been missing a minute. We missed you too, brother. Welcome back. Who have I missed? I know I missed people. Daz is here. Good morning, good Daz, sir. Dino. What's up, Dean HD? Axel, walking Axel is here. Who else? Bry C B. Good morning, Carrie. D N is here. I saw another one. I know I did. Dano. What's up, Dan Morris? Tominoid 2. Tominoid also. The man. What's up, Thunder Chicks? I was just thinking about you late yesterday evening, actually, as I nodded off to sleep there. Anyway, good morning, good sir. What else is going on there in the chat? Oh, wow, it just flipped me all the way to the bottom. Let me go back up. Mike with a Y for life.
Mike D.
What's up, Big Mike? Roberto. Did I tell you? Were you here? Were you here when we apologized for missing your call the other day? I'm not sure you were. I think you may not have been there for that show when we were apologizing for missing your call last Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday. Look at Andrew B. He has migrated, ladies and gentlemen. He said, all right, you guys ignore me enough in Rockfin. I'm over this shit. I'm going to head over to the YouTube where you guys can pay more attention.
I was getting ready to talk to Andrew B. Still awake. Good morning, sir. I saw you over there. I wasn't trying to ignore. I had Rockfin pulled up just to make sure nobody got ignored.
Okay, well, I was getting to it, I promise. I just haven't gotten over there to make that roll call happen. So you'll probably get a double call out there. That is man, why is it so difficult to actually get into Rockfin? It's not like I can save our page and get to it or something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how you go to a page a number of times and it's always like right there in the address bar when you try to go back. Well, it doesn't do that. I have to go to me. I have to go to my search thing. Then I have to type in. Why is it like that? Is it just the whole security of the crypto is maybe involved there? I don't know.
That could be it.
It's just not easy to get back to where you want to go. And once you get to a page, then it's very convenient and shows you a lot of nice people you may not be following to check out. And I found a lot of interesting new content that way. So I can't say it's a terrible setup, but it is definitely clunky at present. And I'm talking to myself again. It's just not easy. I hit the button. I apologize. Hey, look at Andrew B over there at Rockfin. Good morning, Andrew. Who did I miss? I know I've missed somebody. Catch 22. If you guys don't know about that name, go read that book. It's an amazing book. They made a movie. Movie was good too. Book was better. Great book. I can't remember the author. I used to know it right top of my head, but I'll go look it up. I think I roll called everybody that I saw for now. If I missed you, I will see you soon. Yep, I saw everybody there for now. We'll see who shows up.
I'm still showing 27 people here joining us so far this morning. That's impressive.
Nice, guys. Thank you.
I'm barely here. So for you guys to be here is impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't really even say why it's been such a weird. Well, I think, I hate to say it, but it might be that out. It's been waking me up at weird times. It really doesn't wake you up at weird times if you said it right. Or, don't go to sleep at such odd hours as I do. So I can't blame the app. It's me. I don't have a good schedule. So, and it's showing me that. Ona plane has arrived. I didn't see you, and I do apologize. Do not be frowny. No frowns. Turn that frown upside down. How did I miss you? I sure scrolled back up twice. Let me see if it's just like you're not in there. Like maybe I didn't. Oh, if you hit live chat, Walter, not top chat, sometimes that helps, huh?
That's one of my biggest complaints about YouTube. It's
What?
and you wouldn't
What?
think it's that big of a deal. But if you press a live chat button, you would expect the live chat to pop up. Don't make me press live chat and then adjust the settings to live.
Right. It's a live situation, and I mean, what does that mean even? What is the top chat? It's like some algorithm thinks those are the cooler people?
Yep.
Well, if you're algorithmically cool, what? We have a show title. Ladies and gentlemen. But if you are algorithmically cool, you could probably say it better than me. Well, Josh, you had a big adventure this weekend, sir. How was it?
It wasn't bad. You know, it's nice to get away, but I'm not a big drinker, so it's not like this big release where I go out and just spend 1 weekend a year and I just get shit-faced and act stupid and show my ass and be done. Because I just don't act like that anymore. So basically we just go, sit around and smoke and chill. And that's about it. But we do it as a group. It's just, you know, I don't see a need to travel almost to Arkansas to do that. Just because the house has a pool. There's plenty of pools around here. We could probably do the same fucking thing and spend a lot less money doing a lot less driving.
Yeah.
But the big bitch is they've sort of been making plans for next year, like we do every year. And I think that the consensus has been that they want to do a full week next week.
Whoa.
Next year. A full week next year in Florida.
Oh, that's heavy duty.
Yeah, that's way heavy duty. So unless I can happen to get out to Flattoberfest and make it down to Louisiana both before then, ain't no fucking way I'm getting to Florida. There is no way I'm going to go spend a week in Florida before I've even had a chance to meet Walter.
Yeah, that would be amazing if you guys made it over here. And it was going to happen, and then it didn't because of Louisiana's amazing coastline.
And I tried suggesting it. I said, well, you know, my time would be better spent in like Louisiana. She's like, yeah, well, there's just not really any good beaches down there. And it was kind of hard to disagree.
There's one. You just got to go to it. You got to go to it.
Oh, that's the trick? Son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's not just all along the coast. You got to know where it is. Who did I see just popped in? Forever Love 774 has joined us. JG, what is up?
I still feel horrible.
Yes.
I've not reached out to Jess yet.
Alex, what's up, my brother? What is going on? Let me see what else. I know I missed another one. I saw. Nope, I guess I did.
But
hey,
what we did do was introduce some real, like, seasoned stoners, and people that don't smoke. Both. We introduced both to Nerdles this weekend.
Oh, really?
We
Very
did.
nice.
Josh and Dixie got to the party, and within an hour, half the party was in bed. Literally, no shit. Yeah, we completely incapacitated half the party within an hour of us getting there with Nerdles. So
shout out, Flat
big
Earth
shout
Farm.
out to Daryl Davis. Flat Earth Farm.
Which I was going to reach out to you, damn it, this week and see if you had a good trip and enjoyed yourself, and bug you one more time about those PNGs, Daryl, if you're out there. And I will do it because I got kind of sidetracked here. We were still was sweating the house, which we're still working on because things are not as easy as they should be always. So yeah, it really is complicated and a whole lot of stuff that really is not really a point getting to on the air. But long story short, we're still in the air about the home issue, trying to move and how it's all going to work out as far as the house itself. And if that's really the house for us, if it'll work out, I know, and all these things. So we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. Oh man, I opened Word. I need more coffee. I opened Word Counter to type up that old title I had a while ago and didn't do it because we started joking about something else. So what was that title I had come up with just like 5 minutes ago? Sleepy ass, stoned ass. And I'm even stoned yet. That's the bad part. Yeah, it's gone. I'll listen back and I'll pull it out of the vault of my brain and we'll have it there. I promise. I promise.
I suspect someone in the chat will remember, or it
They
will
probably will. Oh, they won't. If they don't remember, then it's probably not the title to go with. Probably not the title.
Are you ready? Algorithmically challenged?
Challenge?
Something.
Was that it?
Algorithmically something or other.
Something. Challenge seems right, actually. Is that right? Yeah. I know I'm algorithmically challenged. Thank you, Josh. Right. Have you seen the documentary Run from the Cure? Oh, yeah, All About Rick. It's free on YouTube. Oh, yeah. It's an amazing documentary. If you haven't, if you're not familiar with where Nerdles came from, shout out to Rick Simpson, the original Phoenix Tears. Go check it out. It's called Run from the Cure. If you get a second there, Robert Page, drop that in chat and I'll share it. Hell, I'll even put that in our show description along with my alchemically. What was? No, I'm kidding. This one's spell rhythmic. Okay, we'll see if that works. Wow, I just exploded my spell check. I think I smell wires burning. It could be my internal wires burning, actually. You have to keep the smoke in the wires. Where are you, Zach? Help me. Yeah, thank you. There's Seeking Star Water. Oh, there we go. Roberto Page has dropped the link. Let me open that up. Get that ready. Oh man. What? Anytime I go to a channel that has 777 as part of their name, I hit subscribe immediately. They're Einrich 777. You get a thumbs up even for that. Excuse me. I feel also going like full circle back to the Kratom study, back to the Nerdles. I feel like I'm helping some little educational things go into the study, hopefully, because there's always a chance for me to explain a bit about things. And while there are random choices, usually in relation to your most recent Kratom dosage, and what led you to take that dosage and how you're feeling, etc. Then within like an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 15 minutes, an hour and a half, anytime within those little time frames, you never know when another little prompt will come up and ask you about, have you taken more since you took that? How you feeling now? What's going on? Did you take other things with it? And so, there's usually an additive or two throughout my day to maintain my pain level and keep me quite productive and functional. And some of the tricks I've learned over time with Kratom, such as using lemon juice to get those alkaloids a little more accessible. Apparently, that's also a thing out there in the community with grapefruit juice, which I am not a fan of at all. But I do know there are some not chemicals, there are some things in grapefruit juice that aren't in other citric acids, citric juices, etc. So I may start trying that with my Kratom to see. But it is already in their multiple choice list of many things you could have taken along with your Kratom. One of those being just cannabis. And it's like, there's a variety of cannabis ways of ingesting or getting your cannabis intake. Nerdles being one of my favorites. So I will let them know more about it every time I have a chance. Every time I give them a little more information, that always is part of my more information. Anyway, I'll shut up and let Christopher pay a bill or two or three.
So, anyway, we did make it through the first segment here on the Ironworx Truth Frequency Radio, TFRlive.com. Stick around. We got more coming up right after this.
Do not settle for the average. Average is the grave in which excellence is buried. Average people strive to fit in, while excellent people strive to stand out. You can never change what you accept. You can never change what you refuse to confront. If you keep pretending that mediocrity is your best, then you will never proceed to excellence. You were not born to be an average person. This, therefore, is the challenge. We need to inspire people to not settle even when they seem to be successful. As a matter of fact, the greatest enemy of progress is your last success. When you settle on what you've done and believe you've achieved everything, you have just begun to die. Excellent people never settle for the average. Develop a deep commitment to excellence.
Extendivite is more than just a heart tonic. Do you have any of these symptoms? Night cramps in the hands and feet. Your arms and legs often go to sleep. On short walks, do your legs get aches and pains? Is your memory worse than it used to be? Ankles that swell late in the day? Has your blood pressure increased lately? If you answered yes to even one of these questions, you may have early warning signs of arterial blockages. Your body is saying that it is time to take Extendivite. These are not the normal signs of aging. They are the warning signs that accompany blocked arteries. Get your Extendivite today. Extendivite is available in capsule or liquid form for just $69.95 for a 2-month supply. To get started, call 1-877-928-8822. That's 1-877-928-8822 or visit heartdrop.com.
Extend your life with Extendovite. Once in a decade, a true story comes along that remembers the future. After 6 Amazon bestsellers, I have completed the epic Birth Trilogy, a true story of Earth. By reading the Birth Trilogy, you will journey with the characters from the origin of Earth to its final destiny in a white-knuckle ride that combines the intrigue of Tom Clancy with the epic scope of Prometheus and Interstellar. You will learn more about the purpose of life, the mystery of death, and the true nature of your soul than you thought possible. The Birth Trilogy is now available on Amazon and Kindle. The audio version is a free bonus when you buy the paperback, so even if you're not a great reader, don't worry about it. I read it for you. Use the Amazon app today and buy the Birth Trilogy, spelled B-E-A-R-T-H, or search for my name. I'm Brooks Agnew.
This is Truth Frequency Radio.
No hate, no hype, no fear. Real people, real radio.
Good morning, TFR.
Good morning.
Hi, this is Alan. I like Ironworx because it's where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
I love Ironworx with Josh, Walt, and Zack. It's like sitting in your front room having a cosy chat with your best friends.
Hi, it's Diva here, and I just want you to know that Ironworx with Josh, Walt, and Zack, it's definitely my favourite dose of reality. Come join the family and keep it flat.
Why sleep in when you could get your dose of iron in the morning? Listen to the Ironworx on TFR.
This is Enlightened Dawn. Roses are red, violets are blue. Iron Realm Media is the best on the planet. To this show, I will forever be true. You guys are truly the best, and I love you guys. I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
Do you like listening to Space Letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to The Ironworx with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on the Ironworx and become an Iron Scout.
Good morning.
Welcome back. Second half of the first half. Kicking off now.
Yeah. I'm trying to find my link to the study. I'm lost. I got lost. It's kind of if I could ever type. There it is. Aha. Pardon me.
Sorry, you were talking about the alkaloids in the kratom and adding citric acids and stuff.
Aha.
We did have about 3.5, almost 4 grams of mushrooms we took with us for Saturday night. Once everybody regained consciousness and worked up the nerve to accept the things that we give them. Some were a little gun shy. But yeah, it was almost like a science class lesson, breaking down the mushrooms, and because we didn't bring any of the citric acid that I have. Like I have powdered citric acid that I can just add a little bit of water to and add to the mushrooms. So I was scouring the refrigerator. Said, okay, I need a little bit of cut pineapples and I need some of your cut limes. I dump all the pineapple juice and I squirt all the lime juice out that I can. And I'm just like, it's almost like a mortar and pestle, right? And I'm just crushing up the mushrooms and with all the acidic liquids that I could find. And I'm just grinding and grinding. And then I'm throwing it in the tea because we have this acai berry tea, green tea that we drink it with. Because we just make a big old thing of tea. But then the acid mixes with the alkaloids and sort of makes the tea hit a little harder than if you just ate the mushrooms, and it shortens the duration of the high. So it's a little stronger, but a little shorter. But we only had like the 4 grams and we split it between like 6 people. But it was just enough, I think, to get everybody a little smiley, a little giggly. So it was nice that we could dose people with something that didn't just send them straight to bed. But it was a good time had by
all. I'm sorry, I was playing catch up there in chat. I just found out. Well, I'm not sure I should even get into that, so maybe I shouldn't do that on the air. But let's just say, hopefully soon I'll be experienced. Have you ever been experienced? Well, I have. Not necessarily stone, just beautiful. Anyway, I see some questions. Where was that about? Asking about really cool kratom suppliers. I know one. What's up, James? If you're listening, Grounded Extracts, go check it out. There's probably a link handy.
It is already in the chat. Thunder Chicken already
in
all
the
over.
chat. Thank you, Thunder Chicken. Then I heard a few questions about different types of Kratom being taken for different people's needs. And I am very, excuse me, I found out from the company I've been actually, damn it, I am so sorry. Early on, I discovered the need for really doing the research and finding a reputable vendor. And so I did that. And we got a guy that we found through Facebook and all the amazing glowing reviews and all the people he interacted with there. And so from what he did there and how he interacted there, we started talking to him through emails. And he just became our go-to guy. Probably since you've heard me talking about Kratom, that's where we get it from. And then he had to move from the state he was in due to some, of what we're discussing, the legal ramifications of the lack of knowledge and stuff that goes on about this product. Anyway, so he's moved and changed the name and gotten really high end with his presentation and his, he was already a guy in the other state who had about 2 warehouses full of Kratom that he didn't have, or he wouldn't sell because it didn't test right, it didn't work right, wasn't giving him, it wasn't worthy of his reputation, so he just wasn't selling it. And so, again, everybody's got their guy, everybody's got their people. I have loved just about everything I've gotten through that company, as I've loved everything I've gotten from James there at Grounded Extract. There are some out there, however, that are definitely in it for the money. So do your diligence, do your research, check out James for sure. He has some amazing, not just Kratom, but some enhanced Kratom products that are definitely next level. That link is in chat. I'll find the Mitra Gaia link and drop that for you guys as well. Seems like I was headed somewhere with this whole story about suppliers and time at it, and I don't know. Oh, the different types of what I've taken. So yeah, it's kind of been as with cannabis, I find having a particular strain at length for quite a long time, it tends to get tolerant quickly, I guess, for just the years I've used both of the products, both of those things, whatever. So it tends to be something I bounce around with. If I have a variety, I'm going to, enjoy this one for maybe a few days, maybe just one day, maybe for a week or two. You just never know. But it's usually going to be a variety within that time frame. I discovered this company has one they call an 8-in-1 blend, which is basically what I had discovered on my own, that I wasn't a fan of just one. I like to have the green strains for the pain relief, but I also like the little white strain in there for the energy. And then sometimes that white, even though you didn't use a bunch in the capsule, that I do my own preparation of my own capsules, sometimes the white just got me a little jittery, so I would balance that with a little red. And so I learned that a balance of the different kinds tended to work better for me, synergy. So that's kind of what I do myself. I'll take, if I don't have any of the 8-in-1, I'll take a couple of different red, white, and greens and mix them in my little bowl and throw them on top of my little capsule press and make my own blend. Now, when I do go to a single, it's usually going to be something a little unique and different. Like this company I'm speaking about has some they have that are a gold leaf blend, which is Bali origin. So it's one I like to take by itself. It gives me some nice effects. Anyway, I'm rambling, I'm sure. Apparently the Bali Gold makes me talkative, as we hear. Excuse me.
Sorry, we'll just sit in silence for a while.
That's fine.
I'm muted up.
I'm gonna log my Kratom. I just remembered I didn't log my Kratom.
Well,
as I'm speaking about the study, I should
get your
probably...
coffee in you. Cigarette usually helps me.
I'm gonna mute up, or I may not even stop laughing at your stupid ass.
It's yeah, coffee and a cigarette helps me log up real easy. So don't mind me the strange paper crinkling noise. Must be in my microphone somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, it is. You probably want to. Watch that. Watch those wires.
I'll check those wires. Yeah.
I just saw another question. Yeah, Mike D. Gold is different. They're all is. He's saying that gold is sun dried. There are quote unquote people out there that say, quote unquote, I'll stop that say that there really aren't different strains. And technically there aren't. Technically it's basically all the same plant, and it's all different times of harvest, like how long it was allowed to grow, and those alkaloids come part of the plant naturally that way. And some of it is how it is harvested and laid out, vein side up versus vein side down, laying in the sun. There's versus the length of time in the sun. There's versus length of time in sun, in shade, back in sun. There's basically it's kind of like coca down in South America in the original natives. There were so many different types of ways that plants were locally dealt with in each region. Like that's how they greeted each other, was handing each other a coca leaf from their region because of what they had done to it, either through genetics, through growing, through breeding, etc. Here's what we've done. What have you done? Kind of thing. Same kind of idea with kratom. It was like a family would have a kratom tree that was the family tree, and that one plant they could get different types of medicine from, different ways of harvesting, different ways of drying it, different ways of grinding it down, different ways of processing it as a leaf or as a powder, as a it's got a lot of different aspects to get to the red, white, green, gold. There's some out there that are kind of just their own thing. Thinking about like elephant and what's the other one? Anyway, do the research as you see, as I'm as I go on already about it. It's definite. A big thing, and lots to do, lots to research. Yes, I was trying to remember the great kratom episode I had seen there, and I couldn't remember the name of the show. Hamilton's Pharmacopoeia. Thank you, Thunder Chicken. Yeah, that was a really good episode. Is kratom addictive? It has been posted there. I saw who was that asked it as it's scrolling away. Who was it? Andrew? I thought it was you. So yeah. Anecdotally, it seems to be out there, and experientially, yeah, I would say it definitely is. And if not addictive, at the very least, the tolerance buildup that can and does occur with kratom is something that you definitely want to be aware of and be mindful of, and be able to be responsible with. And that's that whole thing. Well, how can you be a responsible addict? Well, yeah, if you're living a pain life that's miserable, there's really no way to explain that to somebody who isn't living a pain life that gets very miserable with pain that never stops. And finding something that can help that, whether it be eventually addictive, something that I have taken breaks from, as I've explained to you guys here on the show. I took probably almost 7-8 months off of no taking it, just for the fact that I had gotten to a very large dosage. My pain was really out of hand there for a little while, and getting to a point between recovery, therapy, physical, getting past that, it got to a point where I was really taking a lot and needed to stop. So I definitely worked my way down. Definitely titration Look into it if you don't know what that is. You don't ever stop, or I would say, not being a doctor, nor do I play one here on TFR. Yeah, never stop anything cold turkey. Anything. Nothing. Like, don't stop sugar cold turkey. Don't stop anything cold turkey. Your fucking body will flip the fuck out. But yeah, I did a little titration and got myself off of it slowly. Felt the need, felt the withdrawal, felt the addiction. And that is anything that goes to those receptors, anything that has those alkaloids that mimic, unfortunately, what opioids do in the body, then they're going to trigger some of those types of reactions in the body. And that is just part of the beast. When you find me something that works that doesn't cause either a physical or a mental dependency of some sort, please send it my way. I would love to have some. Walt, rant over.
I see Brian in chat wondering if he can call in.
Have we even got that?
I've not got anything set up for which to call in, especially
perhaps after the break.
Let me poke around a little bit and see exactly what was going on with my
we had fun
settings.
Getting on this morning. We were actually thinking we would not go live. We were going to just skip because Josh was not at all working, so he kind of plugged a few wires here and there, and now he's working. So I see Mike D for life in chat saying after many years of use, 7 years, he feels very addicted to Kratom, and I also remember you speaking about its help for you in your life as well. Yeah, Mike, I don't know, brother. I would definitely. It's tough, It's really tough. I don't know. I really can't advise you, brother, on how to live your life or how to do what you need to do. If it's making it work for you at a level that you're happy with, and that's all you can do, really.
Thunder Chicken.
I'm sorry, I got lost with Thunder Chicken in there. Go ahead. What were you reading?
I was going to ask Thunder Chicken about mosquitoes, actually. I know up in the time that I spent in Canada, I know that they have mosquitoes there that could stand flat-footed and fuck a dog. So I know that mosquitoes can be real big, kind of up in that general area. So I was curious, with your vitamin B complex, do you experience a lot of mosquito bites? I'd heard that mosquitoes don't like that vitamin B for some reason, and the people that take large doses of like vitamin, I don't know if it's a specific B or if it's just a B complex, but that there was a correlation there between that and mosquito bites. So I saw you were taking that B complex, and I was just curious about your, like, do people around you get eaten up and you're like, cool, I have no problem with mosquitoes, or mosquitoes like, fuck it, I don't care about your vitamin B12s. But that's all I was asking about. You go right ahead, Walt.
And I'm just going back up through chat, catching up on all the craziness here. Just trying to. Everybody's got so much going on here. Yes, JG. Yes, indeed. I feel anything can be addictive with the little quotation marks. Even cannabis. Yes, very, very dependent on cannabis myself. What was the other one I saw? Damn it, where's Thunder Chicken? Less energy without it, more pain. Not anything close to it. Right, exactly. So it was part of why I decided to go full bore with the Kratom was my, at that time, current addiction level to pain relievers because of the wreck that I had experienced, my wife and I. And it had gotten really out of hand and was, threatening my life for sure, if not hers as well. So that began me stopping that and working through the Kratom early days of research and figuring it all out. And without a doubt, it helped me through that because prior to that, I mean, it was just ridiculous anytime I wasn't taking. Anyway, we don't need to get into all that. We'll talk about that on a whole different show. But definitely, I feel like I found a dosage that works for me. And even this part of what I'm talking to these people about in the study notes that I'm doing, responsible knowledge, days that it's like, okay, I'm hurting. I'm definitely dragging ass. But man, I was taking like 6 grams yesterday. Okay, is it time for 7 today? I don't think so. Let's just chill, take a few ibuprofen if you have to, maybe a little extra coffee for the energy. Yeah, there's bad stuff there too. But you just have to figure out your path that works for you and keeps you at a place where you're not hurting yourself, not hurting others, and trying to make it through this world without pain. And that's really all you can do. That's really all you can do. Because unfortunately, these physical avatars we have are definitely not freaking metal machines. They're organic, deteriorative. Well, that's probably not even a word, is it? But they're definitely, interesting little machines to drive around that need a little maintenance and a little nerdle every now and again to keep things going. Again, I'll shut up ranting. I saw another one. What was this one? It depends on the will of the user, how addictive something is, Thunder Chicken says. It's true. I mean, I know it's like, oh, well, some things are stronger than a person's will. Yeah, they are. And some people's will are stronger than a thing. So I think it's part of the path. It's part of what we're here to figure out as well, what you can control and what you can't, and what it does to you and what it does to those around you, and the emotional impact therein, I guess.
Well, I mean,
feels like there's a break coming.
There is. There's got to be one real close. It was 6 minutes what I checked. I was going to go down and try to snap a pic of the gals before they went to bed. Because I'll be going to bed here soon. And my one mystery plant is, she's looking pretty good, I must say. I'm only about maybe 3.5, maybe pushing 4 weeks in to flower. She's coming right along.
You have a new effect going. Speak a bit.
Oh, sweet. I love new effects, especially ones I've never planned for, heard of, or know what to do about. Sweet.
Man, it's gone away, but there for a little while, it almost sounded like there was a predator quality to your voice.
Nice.
Yeah, interesting.
Big shout out to Stellium7 there in chat. Good morning, Mike. Mike hanging out with Campbell with her autodidactic.
Yes, amazing guys. I don't know if you guys saw me there in chat, but I was definitely there hanging out, enjoying the hell out of it. Oh, I meant to tell you that when you were asking about the mosquitoes earlier. Thunder Chicken mentioned it. Garlic and onion is a smell most bugs don't like. He uses those as a spray on his garden as well. I actually take a huge amount of garlic on a pretty regular basis. I know it's supposed to be something you take only as needed, but I feel it's something when I don't take, I need it. So I take it. And that, I think, also helps a bit with the mosquito thing. I know Michelle, that keeps Michelle at bay, without a doubt. So garlic is truly one of those things you can like break a capsule open, put some on your toe, and within 5 minutes, you're smelling it on your breath, or other people are smelling it on your breath. It hits the system really quickly and travels through pretty intently. Definitely can help with that mosquito issue. There was the other one. I used to walk around with a little finger, whatever they call it, a little finger bottle, spray bottle, whatever, like that you could pop in your pocket, spray on you when you need to, and I would fill it with apple cider vinegar. And I would walk around with that and spray it on as needed also.
Everybody, real quick, head on over to Stellium 7's channel. He's about ready to go live. And there's such a weird time difference. It's really hard to do it. So.
Oh, wow. He's about to go live from the Eye of Montgo, dude. That's what is up.
Like, he's going to get up there and get right up in the eye and go
Yeah,
live.
I know. We should probably like be part of that. Like go live with him, not with him, but like we should go find him and stream that. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
You know those words that I am saying out of my mouth?
I know what you're trying to say. We'll see if we can't arrange something. But we managed to stumble through a full hour of the Ironworx right here, truthfrequencyradio.com, tfrlive.com.
This is iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio makes you want to move. When you have a great melody, a song lasts forever.
Instantly connected.
I love it when the beat goes.
Did you know you can listen to Truth Frequency Radio on iHeartRadio? Just download the app to your smart car, smartphone, or smart TV and get the best of TFR wherever you are.
iHeartRadio.
I'll see you there.
So, you love talk radio? Then you'll love TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStream Live is always on, 24/7, with the best streaming talk shows. Find your favorite talkers and discover some new ones. It's free, readily available online or on mobile with any smartphone or tablet. Finding your favorite talk shows all in one place has gotten a whole lot easier. Just go to TalkStreamLive.com. Be sure to download the free apps from Google Play or the iTunes App Store.
He didn't just stand up there and give little discourses, and neither do I.
Well, it's about time. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. Confess that, man. Get up. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. COVID-19 is a curse. I'm so sick. Oh, God, I'm so sick. I bet I got COVID. Oh, God, I'm so sick. Well, it's about time. COVID-19 is glory to God. I don't have it. I don't have it. I never will have it. And I don't mind telling you, I'll never be sick again. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. Confess that, man. Get up. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. The devil hates it when believers get money. Most especially preachers. I did it. I did it. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. No. In the middle of all this, I will continue to receive a bunch of money. Just wait till Inside Edition finds out I have a Gulf Stream fund. I did it. Yes, I did. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. Confess that, man. Get up. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. Being daddy. No wonder there was so much power in me. You still have to confess that, man. Confess that, man. Confess that, man. Get up. You still have to confess that, man.
This is the Truth Frequency Radio Network. TFR.
Truth Frequency Radio.
Good morning. I'm here. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up!
What is dark matter?
Okay, we don't know.
That's great. That's why it's called dark.
It's exactly.
Everyone knows all reputable information comes from random people on the internet. Tell me things, internet. The earth is flat. It's like school in your hand.
Okay, dark matter is something we do not know what it is. We believe the dark matter is there, but we have never detected it. Well, what I'm afraid of course, is that there is no dark matter out there.
There was one?
There is no dark matter out there. We need to think really hard.
Hi, this is Alan. I like Ironworx because it's where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
I love Ironworx with Josh, Walt and Zack. It's like sitting in your front room having a cosy chat with your best friends.
Hi, it's Diva here, and I just want you to know that Ironworx with Josh, Walt and Zack, it's definitely my favourite dose of reality. Come join the family and keep it flat.
Why sleep in when you could get your dose of iron in the morning? Listen to the Ironworx on TFR.
This is Enlightened Dawn. Roses are red, violets are blue. Iron Realm Media is the best on the plane. To the show, I will forever be true. You guys are truly the best, and I love you guys. I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
Do you like listening to space letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to The Ironworx with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on The Ironworx and become an Iron Scout.
I'm starting off fresh, and I feel good. I look good. I smells good. I am good.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
And welcome back to the first half of the second half of the Ironworx right here at Truth Frequency Radio, TFRlive.com.
Welcome back. I shared Mike Stellium7 channel there in the chat. We need to get you wrenched up, brother. We'll work on that as we can here in a few minutes. I also dropped a link. Like I said, these guys, I've been dealing with this guy and his company for a good 8 years now, 7 years, right after the wreck issue, surgery, after the surgery and the recovery time. It's something else. What was it? I don't know. Something else was here in the chat I was going to address, but it's gone now. Damn it. Oh, everybody apparently getting limited notifications through their, being algorithmically challenged. That happens at times. So.
Ooh, that's a good show title.
I should write that bad boy down some fucking where. Oh, good. Mike said he would suggest for natural, quick pain reliefs, daily exercise, DMSO, ice, and chiropractic. Nice. Mike, being a chiropractor, would be the person to ask. And yes, I have experienced some impressive pain relief going to mine here locally. And yes, if you hurt, sitting around and going, oh, I hurt, is the worst thing you can do. Get your ass up, get outside, take off your damn rubber-soled shoes, get those bare feet in some grass and some dirt. Even if you live in a city, there's a spot some fucking where that's got clean cement you can put that'll contact you to the ground. Get some sunlight in your eyeballs, get that vitamin D going. Move. I had spent about, I guess, a few months taking
Kratom.
No, MS. What the hell? I have to go back up. DMSO. It's expensive here for us, or at least for me, to get quality. It was very expensive, and I definitely didn't experience enough of what I was looking for with it to continue that expense. Unfortunately, stuff that works, quality. Oh, that was the other question. Dawn in chat had asked, did we think that all supplements work the same? No, absolutely not. That's kind of why I'm very sticking to my guns with my Kratom vendor, or also with James, who I can personally verify for the quality of that product as well. I've spoken to him at length. I know the setup he's got is mind blowing. Zach has been over there and saw it and has just been stunned by what James accomplishes there. So yeah, high quality is the key, Don, both in Kratom and in like daily supplements of any kind. It's really easy to run up to the local big box place and buy their store brand of whatever you're looking for, be it an herb, a mineral, a vitamin, whatever. Costs a lot than the others you see sitting there for 15 a bottle, 30 a bottle, 50 a bottle, and you're going, well, what's the difference? What's the cost? Ethics in the lab, actual processing. Some companies are strictly fine with giving you some crap leaf turmeric for top dollar. Other companies go into the root and get the curcuminoids, and so it's a whole different thing. You really again need to do the research. Any product you're looking at purchasing, go read reviews, go read testimonials. Just because it's the biggest seller on Amazon doesn't mean it's the one you want to order. For damn sure, read the reviews and see what people are getting for their money. It's just unfortunately the fact of life that people are out there to make bucks. They are definitely out there to make some money, and ethics are hurting others be damned. It's really a big thing here in our state right now with the Delta 8 products that are literally available for kids right down the fucking street from me. Pretty ridiculous, I think, at this point. But anyway, do your research. Definitely check into the products you're looking at taking. Look at the company, look into their history. Look at, how many times they've had lawsuits, how many times they've been sued for like not having the correct amounts of things. That's a big one at Walmart. There's like one of their store brands, quote unquote. I can't think of it right now because I don't take it anymore. But it's the one you'll see the most bottles of there, brand wise. And their garlic product that I had been taking for some years, way back. Yeah, it was basically just a joke. A little garlic smell to it. And that was about it. That's all you were getting for your money. So, yeah, definitely look into it, research that. Mike, what's up? Mike Stellium 7, saying he'd like to check out some Kratom. Yeah, Mike, if you have any questions about it, man, we'll get on a call together, and I'll help you with what I've learned over the years. He is saying it is time to go live. Yeah, you're not stepping on any toes here, brother. We rarely have anything going on, so I'm going over to Mike's channel right now. You're absolutely welcome, Brian. Please, I hope this helps you out, my brother. And we'll tell you all about Delta 8 here in just a few minutes. Oh, wait, Thunder Chicken and Chat is all over it. I'm heading over to Mike's myself right now. It's getting ready to go live from the eye. It's the eye of the no, huh?
Almost.
That didn't work at all.
It was close.
Are we going to try to like stream it from his site too, or are we just gonna?
I am there. I don't think it will be a problem. I'll just load it up into my Space Lettuce window, since we've not got a whole lot of Space Lettuce. Where are we? There we go.
So I see Jess talking about a float tank. Is that an isolation chamber you're speaking about there, Jess?
Yeah. That's a
nice.
Good old fashioned. What the hell was the
altered states?
Altered states. Thank you.
Oh yeah, dude. From the first fucking seconds of that movie, when I saw him floating there in the tank, and he began the voiceover explaining what he was doing, I was like, "Holy shit! I have to do that." Like that was before the movie even got started, and I knew where we were going and what it was going to do and where all that was headed, and that was like integral to the whole fucking plot. I wanted to be in an isolation tank in the worst kind of way. So yeah, yeah, definitely isolation from all these frequencies, from noise, from all of it would be, yeah, something else.
Dixie got me a gift certificate to a float tank once. It was for my birthday, and I think I had 12 months to use it. So I had to use it by like a December. And it was maybe November that things got real wonky with the COVIDs right when it kicked off. So it's like there was no way for me to actually cash it in before the time ran out because COVID hit. So
right.
I just sort of lost track, and now I feel guilty that I wasn't as appreciative of a very thoughtful gift that I really wanted to use and just didn't. There we go. Maybe one of these days I'll get a chance to float. I've heard it said that they all float down here, but I don't know.
That's what Georgia told us anyway. All right, I am not seeing Mike live yet, apparently.
I'm not either. I am. I got it pulled up there. You just give me a good holler if you see him go live.
If I do.
What was I going to say? Oh, Amanda Vollmer is somebody I wanted to get on. Have no sphere one of these days very soon. I got a bottle of DMSO sitting up in my cabinet. And I've not really done much with it other than kind of play around with it with the RSOs.
Now, see, I don't know the connection there. When I was taking it, it was way before I had access to Nerdles. And
so it's a solvent, right?
Okay.
So it's going to pass not just through your skin, but it's such a good solvent that it bypasses even the blood-brain barrier. So
really,
it carries things into your body super well. This is why things like icy hot and things like that get that deep tissue penetration.
Not arsenic, damn it. Arnica. Sorry, arnica, not arsenic. Yeah,
not arsenic.
Yeah, not arsenic. You don't want to use that with your DMSO.
Also a good show title. Yes, not arsenic.
Not arsenic.
But yeah, so it will. And that's why you have to be real careful with the DMSO because it carries good stuff right through your skin, right into your body. But because it's such a good solvent that it will carry the bad stuff too. So you just got to be kind of careful.
Does it carry cannabis though? That's the one that seems to be the hindrance to all. Okay, so when I first was in Oregon trying to get mom straight with pain before the cancer started being the issue, we tried a few different topicals, different ones that we heard amazing shit about. And other than walking around smelling like a skunk that had sucked on a mint, really didn't seem to be much effect other than some cooling and some, like I said, smelling like a skunk walking around and getting fussed at because you're stinking up the house when you haven't even smoked. So we didn't really see the point of the money we were spending on these products. And upon doing the research, it turned out that a whole ton of people there in that state were doing some heavy duty science research, trying to figure out this whole blood-brain barrier with cannabis being accessible topically to that state, like actually being able to achieve some kind of physical, that it would get through there and help you out in a true way. In fact, there was a company or a lab or whatever that said they were on the cusp of it. And my brother actually jumped in and started investing some money into them, trying to, jump ahead of that when it finally hit off. And they finally said, yeah, we're not figuring it out, guys, and gave up. So, yeah, this was like, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I guess, as far as that whole getting the cannabinoids through your skin where they need to be in the receptors was just nearly impossible at that time. Now, maybe that's changed and maybe the DMSO would help. I would definitely be interested to find out.
And I think this is questions like this, reasons I want to get Amanda on here. Maybe I'll just have to go ahead and reach out and do it.
Looks like our buddy Thunder Chicken there has an interesting.
I remember him saying he made like skin cancer cream.
some creams
with
yep.
some stuff in it to include.
Well, our buddy David had sent us some he sent me some. Let's say that, and it definitely does some great effect as far as it's got a great amount of really good stuff for your skin and pain relief from those products. I'm rambling and trying to read things in chat. Why don't I shut up?
I don't know. It's just
okay.
Radio show and
radio that we're doing. That's right. That's right.
There was something I was trying to do was keep an eye out for my goal.
I am. I just went back and checked again, and I see a video from an hour ago, which is where the discussion about notifications and all that went. Oh, sorry, I was reading comments. Anyway, you gotta like that light reading on your radio show. Light reading is always good. Anyway, well, we have no mic. Seems like there was something we were going to do, and we. Oh no, we forgot, didn't we? Or I did completely during the break to set up phone lines. Brian, I'm sorry. It's my fault, probably. Or did you try not to? I mean, did you try and it wasn't worth messing up everything because of our bad start?
I had to run downstairs and snap a pic. I totally forgot to poke around.
I know you had to do some tricks to go get the phone going. So damn it. All right. Well, maybe between the last break and the last segment, Brian, I do apologize, man. Damn it. Because we definitely haven't heard from you in a long time. And if there's one voice I like to hear on the radio, it is our friend, Brian. Oh my God, I need to be doing voiceovers. Gasca. And I'm reading chat again. All right, I'll stop, man. You guys keep me sidetracked quite a bit.
To have you in my life.
Do you like listening to space letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to The Ironworks with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on The Ironworks and become an Iron Scout.
Sexy ass voice.
Yeah. Let me, I'll tell you what, we got 8 minutes. You got another Walt rant left in you?
Oh, God. I probably could find one. What y'all want to bitch about? Wow, you've been on the camera all this time by yourself. I am so sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the people that got to look at it. I mean,
I'm sorry y'all see y'all.
I don't got to look at this shit.
Anyway, this is all you get from me this morning. I'm very that. Anyway.
Yeah, me too.
What was I doing over here? I came over here for a reason. Oh, there was a story. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was a story. Oh, there it is. I spoke to Starwater this morning about this very article, and I did put it in the lettuce pile. So since I did, I will click it, copy it, and bring it over here, and I will drop it in this Ironworks chat. I will drop it also in the Rockfin chat. What's up, Tom Nixon? I missed you showing up, my friend, because that's what we do at Rockfin. Anyway, there's an article about Pamela Coleman Smith, the occultist and artist who designed the iconic tarot deck. Now, why don't you know her name? Well, that's what this article talks about. It's really just, it's a good article, and it just basically talks about her life, and it's really a long article. I just wanted more or less to share it for Seeking Starwater and chat, and I'll drop the link in the show description. It won't be in the show link because I think I have that saved for the Run from the Cure video, so you can get to that. But I will share it in the show description. All you'll have to do is copy and paste it and put it in a search engine, and you should be able to get to. Through the article here. Now, again, these are the tarot images that you've seen 1,000 times, 1,000 ways. We've discussed it at length with Cammie for sure here on the channel. and some of the hidden symbolic stuff there. She was quite an interesting character, though. She dressed a little eccentrically. She wore feathers and stuff, you know, in a time when things like that just were not being done. Definitely an interesting person. There you go. I didn't do it. Oh, okay. Another story. So apparently, there's a new technology out there that will translate your brain waves into photographs. Let me run that one by you one more time. There's a technology out there that will translate your brain waves into photographs. Okay, so this is fucking mind reading, ladies and gentlemen. Mind reading. Let's see. Apparently, in an article published in Nature, researchers at Radboud University in the Netherlands, what's up, boy, revealed the results from an experiment where they showed photo of faces from 2 volunteers inside a powerful brain reading, a functional magnetic resonance imaging scanner. Holy shit. So that's one of those scanners that, like, you know, detects brain activity, measures changes in blood flow, blah, 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 blah. The volunteers looked at images of faces. The fMRI scanned the activity of neurons in the area. The researchers then fed that information into a computer's AI algorithm. Anybody heard about these? Which could build an accurate image based on the information from the IMRI scan. I'll show you a picture here in a second. Let me get a way to do that for you. Hold on, wait. Oh no, Josh is not here for me to do that. How am I going to share it to you? I'll try. Okay, here's what we got. Share screen. Okay, so in this image you're looking at on the screen on the radio, the top row of pictures are the photographs that were shown to these people before they were scanned or during the scan or whatever. The bottom row of pictures is what the fucking AI algorithm reconstructed simply from the electronic and brain imaging fucking what the hell, dude? This is insane. If you can't see this, I'll use it in the show picture so you can. It's pretty scary what they're doing with these things. Pretty freaking terrifying, actually. Let me go back to the story here. They were almost identical in the reconstruction. AI researcher and cognitive neuroscientist Thurza Dato, who led the study, believes that these highly impressive results demonstrate the potential for the fMRI AI systems to effectively read minds in the future. So they believe they can train an algorithm not only to picture accurately a face you're looking at, but also any face you imagine vividly, such as your mom or something like that. My God. By developing this technology, it would be fascinating to decode and recreate subjective experiences, perhaps even your dreams. Dato says such technological knowledge could also be incorporated into clinical applications, such as communicating with patients who are locked within deep comas. Wow, I can't see anything going wrong there. The focus of the technology is to help restore vision in people who, through disease or accident, have become blind, is the plan here. We're already developing brain implant cameras that will stimulate people's brains so that they can see again. Again, can't imagine there being any ill consequences of that. To train the AI system, the volunteers had previously been shown a series of other faces while their brains were being scanned. Of According to the experiment, the key is that the photographic pictures they saw were not of real people, but essentially a paint-by-numbers picture created by a computer where each dot of light or darkness is given a unique computer program code. These are the training images, though, so interesting. Pretty crazy stuff. I feel like I lost Josh. Am I?
Sorry, I'm here. Mike is live. I got the flat line pulled up. We got everything finally coming together once we hit fourth and final. Ain't that the way?
Okay, cool deal. Then I will shut up since I hear break music.
Yeah, stick around, everybody. We do have one more segment. We'll see how much of the stuff we can get stuffed into it. All on the backside of these brief messages. We'll be right back.
Leaders must be good students of ability, their ability, and the people that are in their charge, their influence, their ability. Sometimes it's easy to have somebody right close to you and you've never discovered all of their talent and their potential. I discovered a young man in Canada, Harold Dyke, many years ago. He worked for the railroad, making about $300 a month. But I discovered him. He became a good friend of mine, and I recruited him. The second year he was with me, he made $45,000. And now he's a leader in the community, and he's gifted and skillful, and he's financially independent, and he's a unique gentleman. Now, the railroad had him for 10 years, and they didn't know who they had. They didn't have this in-depth survey of trying to find the people that are right close around who may have some unusual gifts and capacities that nobody has yet discovered. So leaders must be students of ability and find ways to uncover somebody's unusual ability that may have been there for a while. And you've just got to find a way to uncover all of that. Part of the key to leadership.
Discover the extraordinary powers of intuitive healing with pain transmutation, a method of holistic healing for the human soul, body, mind, and emotions. If you are looking for answers and a deep understanding of how to help yourself and the people around you to live a happier, healthier life, this is the right place for you. Learn how to read your soul's history in the Akashic Records. Remove negative energy attachments from your astral body and start the process of inner and outer pain transmutation. Join Pain Transmutation Community to get started on the path of intuitive healing. Change your energetic state. Manifest new and exciting experiences. Re-energize your life and build inspiring connections with others in our community.
If there's something you want to achieve, you can achieve any freaking thing you want as long as you know what the goal is. That's why goal posters or goal boards or even just telling someone what your goals are, writing them down is so important, because once you can identify your goal, it makes it so much easier to work towards it. And that's something that I think our children are not being taught in the school system right now, is how to set a proper goal. It's like, hey, what do you want to achieve? Well, the teacher gave me these things I want to achieve. Okay, well, what's that going to do for you? Well, I don't know. The teacher said I had to do it. Okay, that's great, but it doesn't teach them the logical thought process or the creative thinking process to develop a goal and then reverse engineer what they need to do to accomplish that goal. And we need more of that true goal setting in our society. Otherwise, we just have a bunch of sheep who have no idea what they're doing. They're just bumbling around. Don't be a sheep, be a goat. They're more creative and adventurous anyways. Be an ornery goat.
You are now tuned into the truth frequency.
Your protection from deception. TFR.
Truth Frequency Radio.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Yeah, I suppose I could play all sorts of stuff, but we do have things to get to in this fourth and final segment of the Ironworks right here, truthfrequencyradio.com, TFRlive.com.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. I'm actually interacting with Mike live in his chat. I'm typing and he is responding. That is how live it is. Oops, I'm going to mute up the back in the background. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's pretty fascinating shit looking at this happening live of the internal structure of the eye and the nerve canals. And yeah, it's
and then there's a bunch of fissures.
It's just the myelin sheathing, man. That's the part that broke my brain. I mean, you can see it. Oh my God. Anyway, if you guys have somehow missed some of this amazing work that Mike, let me mute up. I know I've got it too loud still. There we go. Get over there. I've dropped the link, or actually, I lied to you. Now I've dropped the link in the chat. Or hell, I think I just dropped it in Mike's chat. Let me go to our chat. Mike, here's your chat, bro. Here's your channel in case you don't know where you're at. There we go. Gelato 25 and SoFlo OG live wrestling. That sounds fucking amazing, Michael.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, man. I got some pretty tasty live rhythm my damn self. Where was the rock band? There it is. Nerdles. Tom Nixon is asking about Nerdles. Shall we?
Certainly we shall. Let's see. I know I've got it around here somewhere. Sorry, I've got, even with 3 screens, I'm still short.
Yeah, well, hey, you do what you can. Oh, shit. My bad. Sorry.
Right. Now I was here. Nerdles, question mark. So the term nerdle actually comes from the plastics industry. And it's sort of just the little leftover pieces, probably between, well, the way I like to think of it is like doing plastic models. And you have to break all the pieces out of the little plastic surrounding parts. And you have all the little leftover pieces of plastic, little bits of plastic. And those are called nerdles in the plastic industry, those little bits of leftover plastic. The toothpaste industry, incidentally, liked the term and started using that term to refer to the amount of toothpaste that goes onto a toothbrush. So like when you see the commercials, they put the little glob and the big soft serve ice cream swirl at the end. Apparently that's supposed to be the nerdle, or maybe it's the pea-sized amount that the instructions tell you to take. Maybe that's the nerdle. Either way, nerdle was then used to reference the amount of toothpaste on a toothbrush. And I liked that so much that it reminded me of taking Rick Simpson oil, RSO, putting that little bit on my finger and trying to get it off my finger and under my tongue and out cleanly of my mouth without smearing it everywhere, all over my eyes and my fucking chin and everything else. So that little bit of amount I refer.
All those paper notes stuck to your face. Well,
and what's that smell?
What are you? Right.
So yeah, I referred to that the amount of RSO that I take as a nerdle, and then of course you gotta verb it. So if you take the proper amount, then if you get enough nerdle, you are properly nerdled, and yeah, just a word I liked and hijacked.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Shout out. What's up, Wes FE? Good to see you. Looks like Austin is going to be on live with Crumb from Don't Follow Crumb today at 12:30 Eastern. A channel that I found over on Rockfin, actually through their recommendations. And I've seen quite a few cool people pop in and out over there. Definitely need to reach out to Mr. Crumb there and get him over here.
I know I'm
like what he's doing. Sorry?
I know I'm subscribed.
Yep. It's early for me to nerdle there at Austin. I see you've gotten nerdle mofo, but yeah, I have to work on that a little later in the day, probably after a nap, because otherwise it'll be a long nap. It definitely will. Damn it, what was I looking at? Oh, the stream from Mike I have dropped everywhere, I think. Oops, including over there at the TFR chat, where Hereticos seems to be hanging out with us yet again early on the day. Good morning. Unless Hereticos just hangs out in TFR chat all the time and you just happen to be here. But it's twice now that I've seen you here in the morning. And unfortunately, this time of the morning, it had gotten to be a bit rare to see folks actually hanging out in the old TFR chat with us because, unfortunately, it had gotten a bit difficult to hear the show there and watch the show there. And so we just kind of transferred our chatting over to our YouTube channel to keep it flowing. So if you're wondering why we're not hanging out with you there in the YouTube, the TFR chat, that would be why. Just not ignoring you. Just not seeing you there.
Yeah, Hereticos has been there since I popped in there, which was
there we go.
Late first segment, maybe early second. I don't know. It
wasn't first segment. I hopped in and I didn't notice. So there you go. Yeah, I was told that I wasn't showing the pictures earlier that I was trying to explain to everybody about the brainwave reader. Do you mind if I do that real quick?
Nope, not at all. You do your thing.
You'll have to turn off your weirdness though. They couldn't see it, they said, because of your weirdness. The scene thing, I think.
You share it. I got it covered.
Okay. So now remember, the top row is going to be the images they were looking at while being brain scanned in an electromagnetic resonator. The top row is the real pictures they were looking at while being scanned by a fucking machine. The bottom row is the machine's interpretation of what they were looking at through their electric signals in their fucking brains. Top row, their picture stimuli. Bottom row, AI algorithm output.
Oh, maybe it is the together mode that makes it so you can't see it?
I thought it was.
Interesting.
Have you eliminated that yet?
Yeah.
So now they can see it?
Yep. They sure can.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back. Oh, there's Mike's show. We're doing Inception. Okay, let's try this again. Top row, stimulus. Bottom row, computer AI algorithm output. Top row, pictures they were looking at while being scanned. Bottom row, the pictures the AI drew from those scans. What the actual fuck? Okay, there you go. That's enough of the pictures. I'll put that in the show description picture so everybody can goggle at it as I have. Not Google at it, goggle at it. Ha ha, see what I didn't do there. What is this? Oh, that's Miss Coleman's article. Yeah, I've got 80 things open. I'm aware. I know what I'm doing. There was one. I just went back to Mike's thing to make sure it was still going good. And someone there mentioned he should get a drone. I thought about that twice while we were talking to him, that he should get him a drone. He could fly it up in there, and forgot to mention it because every time Mike is here, it's pretty much just hold on to all those synapses that are being broken and flying apart as things are just mind-breakingly amazing that he's been presenting. So yeah, a drone would be a good idea, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me, but we'll tell you about it later. All right, I'm back.
All right. We do have the fat line open, as I mentioned before. It is actually there.
We did it, Brian, an hour and a half later than you asked us? Yeah, Liz, I'm right there with you. What's up, James? Grounded extract, sir. You were being spoken about quite a bit earlier, and I think Austin told me he sent you a link for the oops, I'm sorry, for the NIDH Kratom Chema study that they're doing on Kratom that you definitely should be part of. If you haven't gotten it, or if you forgot about it, or whatever reason, I'm going to hammer it home one more time by dropping that link to this study into the chat for you there, James. And I actually have another link. Oh, I believe you said you put it in the show description or just in the chat? Grounded extract.
I think it was shared just in the chat.
Well, then I will share it in the chat as well. A reputable Kratom vendor, if ever there was one. Yes, I knew he had sent it to you, James. I'm just wanting to hammer that home to everyone else as well. Thank you, friend. Good morning, Backwards World. What's up, JG? Huh. Going back to the pile, less, as it were. Some scientists who we can always thank for, next level insanity, apparently have just genetically edited 1,000,000 years worth of evolution into mouse DNA. So what it said was scientists have edited genetically mice 1,000,000 years into the future. Basically, that's what I said. I didn't say it, but that is what they've done. 1,000,000 years worth of evolution in a blink of an eye. Now, I guess scientists have a lot of math they have to do when they get home at night. Kind of like homework, I would guess, because there's a lot of math in science. Or maybe, they're away from home a lot. When they get home, they just throw that stuff on the side and it's all about the family. I don't know what it is that's making these scientists miss all the great horror movies out there. Because there's a lot of great horror movies out there. And most of them start with shit like genetically editing 1,000,000 years of evolution into a fucking mouse's DNA. Call me crazy.
So let's assume.
Yeah, that evolution's a thing.
They're flipping switches, right? They're flipping switches on genes. Genes are on, genes are off. It's sort of this binary system of genetic coding.
Okay.
Let's assume they do throw one switch. Good chunk. It was off. Now it's on. Couldn't you consider that 1,000,000 years worth of genetic evolution? I mean, how do you really know how it's going to evolve? Maybe after 1,000,000 years, they only need to evolve that one particular gene. Maybe it takes 1,000,000 years to evolve that one particular gene. Maybe they evolve fast. Maybe they only evolved it 30 years. How do they know it's been 1,000,000 years worth of genetic evolution?
Math, I guess. Again, back to missing those movies that would prevent them from doing such idiotic shit. Well, I mean, if you don't need a mouse with an ear on its back, then surely 1,000,000 years smarter mouse would be right up your alley, I'm guessing. And it gets more into chromosomal changes and genetic markers being passed on and that kind of thing. And that's how they determine these things. I'm kind of skimming the article because it's lengthy. It's from a National Science Alert channel, which means real science, right? It says science in the address. I'll drop that article for all of you lovely people. I see a very bold statement being made there in the chat that I will currently read aloud from our good friend Awesome Austin, who I will be on with tomorrow. Hey, man, drop the time in there for me because we didn't actually say exactly what time we're going to do it. Normal times, later, earlier. Drop that in there for everybody so I can tell them exactly what time. Anyway, Austin has typed in. He's basically yelling at us. You're here, Austin. I need you right here. Best Earth is a parasite killer. Get your best with Best Earth at groundedextracts.com. It sounds like this. There you go. New commercial. Or you're right there, James. Live.
Which would bring my bunny running, by the way.
Really? Is that? I think
if I were to shake my bottle of Best Earth, my bunny would think it were bunny pellet treat to come running.
Right.
Can't really shake much of anything. Can't eat candy at the box anymore. Nope. She comes running, climbing all over.
So that will be it. Oh, I'm sorry. Our show, my appearance over there on the Awesome Austin Melodome, along with Bob Nodell from the Globebusters channel, will be at 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So put that down in your calendars. If you're not subbed, get over there and sub. If you're not notified, get your ass notified. There you go. Did I include that article for you guys like I said I would? Yes, scientists are growing mouses in the future there. I have included it. It's spinning, so I'm going to shut it. I'm afraid it's going to start playing a video in my ear. There was something else that was crazy too. Damn it. Oh, this. Let me play this for you. Give me a second. It'll take a second. I will have to do some sound blipping and blooping, and then I'll have to go over here all the way over to the.
Now, are you sharing video too?
No, we don't need the video. This is strictly an auditory hallucination. Hold on, everybody. Oh, damn it. I failed. I had it, and then he dropped the ball, as it were. Too many buttons. Josh is on the screen, so I'll change scenes. I don't need to. Okay, I'm not making a... Well, I've messed it up again. There it is. Are y'all ready for this one?
Hell's
Hold
yeah.
on. Hold on. So what you hearing there, if you're wondering?
It's a Formula One race, but you're in the bathroom.
That's exactly it. That was it. You got it, John. That was live from Daytona 81, 82, I think. So what we're told there is that was a clip of a sound wave, or some sound waves, rippling out of a supermassive black hole located... Wait, let me get a sip for this one. Located 250 million light years away. So what I need is the link to the microphone that they're using, because that bad boy is awesome.
So they're saying you can hear stuff in space.
Okay, so we might not be able to hear sound in space, Josh, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. Wait, what? That's in the article, about 5 sentences down. So what's going on here? We may not be able to hear sound in space, but that doesn't mean there isn't any.
Okay.
So isn't sound the actual fucking audible waves being made and picked up by the fucking air and reproduced in the brain by some little bones and little fucking juices vibrating around? Isn't that what fucking hearing and sound and all that shit is? Isn't that what it is? Isn't that? But no, apparently that's not what it is now because space.
Well,
because space.
Let's
see what
just
their
say
link is.
that the vibrations of space are going to actually create a sound that maybe humans can't hear.
Okay, are you ready? I clicked on a hyperlink in that story, in that sentence. Are you ready for this article title? Strap in. Here we go. Sound can travel through space after all, but we can't hear it.
Well, why not then? If sound can travel through space, why wouldn't we hear it?
Okay, so it turns out space isn't a complete empty void, though large swathes of it are interstellar gas and dust left behind by old stars, and occasionally somebody farts. Sometimes there's new stars created, and all this shit can carry or has the potential to carry sound waves. We just aren't able to listen to them. The particles are so spread out. How spread out are they? The resulting sound waves are such low frequency that they're beyond the capabilities of human hearing.
Okay, so now let's get down to the meat and potatoes of why I have a real issue with this fucking story.
Let's hear it.
So the event horizon of a black hole in the alleged heliocentric model of space, right? So Stephen Hawking's, right? Wasn't he the black hole guy? That event horizon where light begins to warp as it gets sucked into the black hole, the extreme gravitational pull of that black hole where light cannot escape its gravitational force. Information itself, the very information of everything, is broken up at that event horizon as it gets sucked into the extreme gravitational pull of that black hole. Now, the problem I have is this story is saying it's got sound waves bouncing out of the black hole. Everything gets sucked into the black hole except for bass. Low bass just comes starting out of a black hole.
You want to know how low?
How low?
57 octaves below middle C. About 1 million billion times deeper than sounds we can hear.
Huh. Interesting. And it's just spewing out of black holes, huh?
Dude, it's like a big Bluetooth speaker in space. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, now I'm confused a little bit about light and information surrounding this black hole. If, say, a planet were to get sucked into a black hole, then would we be able to hear the screams? We wouldn't need to feel the force, would we? We would be able to hear the screams, because as the planet breaks up and light and information and everything gets torn apart and ripped apart at the event horizon, as it all gets sucked into the huge gravitational pull of the black hole, except the sound, apparently, shouldn't we be able to hear that shit? Guess not.
So you ever watch those Star Wars movies and they blow up the Death Star and it makes that noise at the end? Come on, Josh. Come on, bro.
I mean, it's not like it's Alderaan where you can feel 1,000 screams when it blows up, right?
Oh,
it's not that kind of a disturbance in the force. We're talking sound waves, whether ultra low or a planet's worth of screaming souls as the planet gets ripped to shreds at the event horizon, at the huge gravitational pull of the black hole that sucks in everything into it except sound waves, apparently.
Apparently. Oh, wow. We're got to leave. Got to go.
That time already, huh?
Yeah, we got to go. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Go watch Mike's Tell M7. And we will see y'all on Friday. And I will see y'all tomorrow on Austin's show. Love y'all.
Love you guys. Have yourselves a great rest of the week. Be sure to come right back here on Friday morning. We'll be back. Hopefully Zach will be feeling better. And we'll all be awake and on time. Audio issues fixed. Friggin' Skype. I don't know. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great week. Be good. Be well. Bye-bye.